Thank you very much for sticking through the break, everybody. Back with the Banner Saga 2. Here we are. We shall carry on. Do my best to recap up to this point what's been going on thus far. So, throughout the Banner Saga 2, it's going to be impossible for me to really convey the story itself because there's so many goddamn Viking names that I'm never going to be able to keep track of them all. But more or less, there is this massive blight of enemies following us, and we just actually constructed a path, or one of our wizard-type fellows just constructed a path out of floating debris and land, and carried us across a gorge on floating boulders and stuff, so that was pretty awesome. But we made our way to camp again. Our heroes, I don't know actually how they're doing. Yeah, not too great. Quite a few injuries across the board here. Bolverk, Krumer, Sigbjorn, Mogen. It's going to take a little bit of work to fix these guys up. Might just need to rest here. We've got a decent amount of supplies as well, at least, so we do have the means by which to rest up. Might need to do a little bit of training as well. Shit happens and guys gotta do stuff. Yeah, exactly, Rats Gobbler. That's more or less the gist of the story thus far. Let's see. One renown gets one. What do we got here? Do we really need any items? We don't have any at the moment. That's worth probably addressing. But it is... it's pretty expensive here. If we're spending the renown for these, that's tough.
Have returned.
Astral Stalker! Twitch Triplets, thank you very much, buddy, for the resub. Appreciate it. Alright, well... do we have any training available either? We don't, so I guess it's all... well, we are all fighters, I guess. There's no clansmen to protect, so we probably don't need to train. You know, maybe we, well, I think I am going to go ahead and rest at least one more day and get a few... yeah, the morale's a little bit better now. Heroes are looking okay. One more day of rest. That'll take care of all of our injuries, and then maybe morale will be good enough to move on. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Okay. Giant talking stone starts killing things, and you gotta blow up a truck and clear the way. Are you are you talking about the same game? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the supplies. We may be SOL there. I gotta figure out how to get more. Oh, we do that. Well, that's easy. I didn't realize that was what this little counter was for, but no, that's trading renown for supplies. I see. Okay, well that's a pretty obvious choice then, right? In fact, we should probably get a lot more than that. Say like maybe 10 days worth of supplies is probably good, and if we're not spending the renown on the items, I suppose we might as well spend it on the supplies. These items are too high level for us anyway, aren't they? How high level are our heroes right now? 5, 4, 3... so we won't actually be able to use a lot of these. Josh C. Stan, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here, I think. Have a quick look at the map just to see what's going down. We're making our way to Arborang. We've been going by sea from Borsgard for a while here. Taking the Eastway Road. It's been a long trip, man. This has been like a few hours worth of gameplay time to get from there to here. It's kind of nuts. I like that, actually. I like that sense of realism is kind of conveyed. Alright, here we go. One Varl. I too like to live dangerously. Tracks up ahead, a scout reports. Followed them a ways. Small camp, a few blades. Meat and mead, maybe more. Take what they have. If they resist, kill them. How strongly does my sense of morality play into this? Oh, did I update? I think I updated the stream title. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but I'll click it again in case I didn't. It looks like I did on my end. Yeah, I think it's good to go. I'm gonna go with at least a little bit of pity. A dozen ravens set out, a mix of veterans and new recruits. They rejoin a couple of hours later with supplies. You hear one of the fighters muttering, "Take the fun out of things when they give up their goods so easily. We are bastards." Morale declined a little bit.
Fly. If only once more.
What do you think of the second installment of Banner Saga so far? Thinking of buying Clake's? I am really enjoying it. It's tough. I'll admit it's tough for me to get into the story just because it's, you know, like this old Viking lore is not ever really been my favorite brand of old sort of folktale storytelling. But this particular version of it has caught my interest, at least to the point where I want to keep seeing what happens.
Think the ghost of this dead bird has forgiven you for that wing yet?
Spar asks. The other ravens, including Folka, look from the broken stone to you in shock.
Aye,
The old man says.
we were here nearly 40 years ago. Same spot as now. Only a dozen of us left to the unkindness then. Better men by twice than all of you.
There's rumbling, but the ravens keep listening.
We'd run a job for a man. Fainer, more like.
He says, spitting at the memory.
He set us to take up the fall for some of the other deals that aren't bad. We got surrounded here, and this Baer of a Var loses his mind. Grabs a tree, a whole tree, and starts swinging.
Spar starts coughing but recovers.
Nearly killed us all. But old Earrings took a hit like no other, and there you have it.
The excited ravens start asking you questions, but Spar is all too happy to answer. Inspect the damage you once caused. Others leave you alone as you near the giant stone, placing a hand on the broken wing.
It was an accident, you know that!
Shame and rage enter you in equal parts, along with memories of Earrings in flight.
You're the one who died, leaving nothing but this rock!
You say, stomping the ground. A layer of ice shatters underfoot, along with a wooden box, probably left as some token of faith to a dead god. Leaving anything behind for the dead is a waste, you say, immediately prying open the box and pocketing the small item within. A pipe plant. A little bit of renown for Earrings as well. But as far as the appeal goes, as I mentioned, like the lore is very interesting. It's extremely well written. I think that's one of its strongest points. The art is also just absolutely fantastic. We've mentioned that a couple times as well. Cold creeps under cloaks and forces the ravens to huddle together as wind whips around you. Snow begins to blot out the Wormscale Mountains in the distance, and you're forced to call for an early camp. Rising from your sleep, you begin pacing, occasionally drumming your fingers on the top of the large card. A motion in camp draws your attention. Walking toward it, you hear groans, and see Folka's shield rising and falling erratically among some ferns.
Humans,
you snort, but the shield flips away, revealing a dredge grunt staring up at you. Stepping back, you bump into another dredge. Looking around, the entire Raven camp is a swarm of stone-armored bodies desperately reaching for you. When your axes lash out through nothing, you realize you were dreaming. An unexpected sadness swells in you like you've let everyone down. A few of your ravens are watching you, smirking, but your growl makes them look away. You decide to walk the perimeter alone while everyone else slowly awakens. I appreciate that, Chaos Troop. I'm trying. It's a good game to practice VO in. It's fun. Not that I'm particularly great at it. Can't help but feel calmed by the sprouting life in the bowl of this broken pipe. That's pretty damn good. I have to level somebody up. Actually, I think there might be a promotion available on somebody. Oh, I think yeah, we got quite a few promotions available. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Forge ahead. The war leader uses his experience in battle to issue commands to allies, moving them next in line. The Sundering Impact. I think I like that a lot better. There we go. Nice. And now we can give him that sweet little item. Look at that. Do I need to play the first one to get the second? There's a, yeah, as Phantom Hearts mentioned, there's a recap built into this game. But, like, for the experience, the Banner Saga, if you like what you're seeing with the Banner Saga 2, the Banner Saga is more of that. So, I recommend checking it out. It's also on sale for $5 right now, so if you want to pick it up, then now's the time to do it.
If another pissing match?
Olfie, quartermaster, asks.
Oh, you begging me to show off you really call that your slave?
Well, we can't do this. What can you show me?
What's on the deadly tricks?
Olfie says, walking into the large tent.
Doorkeeper!
You're berserk and we're all impressed. Oh wait, this is him still.
Well, he's out there in a fire sock here, yeah? Well, he's just a pain in the ass. So this all you in the sheer maiden. If I ain't up to the challenge,
Oh, I do.
let's start swinging.
Gotta finish this paper light air on, Clake's. I have the first on Steam just sitting there. I never got to it for some reason. I was right there in that same boat with you, Tamsh. Actually, I've been in that same boat for probably like 80% of games I've ever talked about. It's just been sitting there in my goddamn Steam library, just waiting for me to decide when I want to eventually get to it. Thank you, Rats Gobbler. Yeah, I've been working on it. Thought it was pretty genuine myself. We'll hang on to our willpower for now. I don't know. Oh, he wants me to do particular things here. I see. Use Bulwark's Frenzy to kill 2 enemies with 1 attack. Make sure your first attack kills an enemy and then another adjacent enemy can be killed with a single shot as well. Okay, cool. And then use Champion to protect an ally from attack. Ah, right. So we got to keep somebody adjacent to her at all times. So many games, so little time. Yeah, seriously. It's an especially good time for games right now as well. This, well, like last month in particular, I think was even better, but it's been just so good. I've been playing a game I think a lot of people have been having a really good time with, Ratchet and Clank on the PS4. I've been checking that out for a little while. And that is a good game, man. Like, I played the original Ratchet and Clank on the PS2, and they remade it, and it is awesome. Like, it's all the fun of that PS2 game in the future. And it's the greatest thing in the world. I guess I could do this. She'll probably get hit by something. One ally is protected by Folker's Champion. He's gonna die. He's gonna straight up die, isn't he? It's actually shocking how many games I don't finish. Like, one day I exited the Witness halfway through a puzzle and I bought Stardew Valley and it's been months without touching it again. Yeah, that's the syndrome right there, isn't it? I try not to do that as often as I can because I know how prone I am to just giving up. Like, as soon as I shelve a game like that, you know? Bulwark's Frenzy to kill 2 enemies with 1 attack. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen here, is it? So let's just do this for fun. Yay! Now he's dead. Alright, well, we failed that miserably. We got renown, though, I guess. We almost got champion. No, I got nothing. Well, shit. Alright, I mean, I don't know if that actually gives me any benefit or if that's just for my own learning. But I think I get the gist of what they're trying to teach me there. So let's get going again. We got a good amount of supplies now, at least. Around you to hear yelling. A harsh voice reaches your ears, followed by the laughter of several others. Your abrupt halt alerts Folka, who immediately signals the ravens to fan out and draw their weapons. Over the next rise, a group of 10 haggard fighters and a few Varls surround half a dozen peasants in a broken wagon. A woman spots you and shouts, "Help us!" But a punch to the stomach drops her to the snow. The fighters turn, ready to fight. Just give us what's in the wagon. Now, we're gonna take him out. We're gonna be good Varls. We're gonna have morals. The man's confidence melts away, and he and all his fighters flee from your assault. You give chase for a time, but soon return to the wagon and peasants.
Thank you,
The woman who was punched earlier says.
I'm Sepha. I know you don't want us around, but if you're heading toward Bindal, we'll follow your path.
Fine, but your food is ours.
Payment for saving you.
Oh, payment for saving you, you say. The woman nods her understanding, but to your surprise, the wagon is nearly empty.
We'll keep our distance,
Sepha says.
I will be behind you.
You grunt and walk off. Hey, it's Chris, what's up? Gwen, hi, this is the Banner Saga 2. It's not a roguelike, no, this is a tactical turn-based strategy game mixed with some, well, you know, I kind of want to make, like, some comparisons to the Yogg with this game, the more I think about it. It's got that sort of narrative storytelling aspect. A couple of Raven scouts take off to check out the cluster of tents ahead. Refugees from Ormsdal, one of them says upon returning. They've got a sizable camp and seem disciplined. They know we're here, the scout adds. No sense in trying to avoid them. You take the lead and approach the refugees. A hooded man with a red spear greets you.
My name's Bach and this is Lofen. You're Bulwark of the Ravens and...
Is this your wife? You are confused as much by his question as by the fact that no one is with the man. Who is Lofen? He moves his spear forward a foot. Lofen, my advisor of sorts. You look at Folka and snort.
You're the second spearman we've met who is more than a little touched.
The man stares at Folka, a dangerous look on his face. If you're finished having your laugh, I'll tell you why I've come to you. Fine, but make it quick. I'm leading this large group of trained fighters and tradesmen from Ormsdal. We're looking for a new home. We've done what it takes to survive out here, but they're starting to lose faith in me.
You want us to reinforce your control?
No! I want you to take over. Lead us someplace we can live. Lofen and I weren't meant for keeping others alive. What do I get in return? For one, we won't kill you. Bach smiles, but there is no humor in his eyes. We'll share the food we've collected and fight alongside you should there be a need. He stops and confers with his spear. Spoiling you, Lofen is. We'll even spread the word of how great the Ravens are. We'll take you as far as Bindal. Bach kisses the metal of his spear and smiles. Folka sounds like a bit... I mean, I'm calling him like I see him here, I think. You have my thanks. Oh, Lofen thanks you as well. 83 clansmen, damn. Alright, we are gathering en masse here. I like it. The unyielding snowfall is proving too much for the humans who now vainly attempt to follow your large footprints. In truth, the sky and your surroundings lack enough contrast to know where you're going. And it's cold.
Trees over here!
Folka manages to say, motioning with her spear. The foliage blocks some of the wind, but does nothing for visibility. With no other options, you burrow into the snow, cloaked in your bear fur. You're goddamn right I am. That is awesome to hear, Gwen. That is a satisfying feeling.
Lightning. Someone pulling in the energy. Painful.
Burke! Wake up, you damn bear! You're being robbed! You roar and shake off the foot of snow covering you, the unclear dream still vivid in your mind. Bach uses his spear, Lofen, to point east. Those clansmen you saved, they killed your guards and they're taking everything! What? Folka is by your side in seconds, followed by the spearmen. You sprint along the snowy path of the stolen supplies, straight into an ambush by the bandits originally hassling— oh god, I can't get the sentence out! Originally harassing the clansmen. Sepha turns and smirks. You son of a bitch. This is what I get for trying to help someone. I suppose I should just be a heartless piece of shit to everyone I run into. More or less I'm a bear in this game, yeah, I'm effectively a bear in this game. Huh. Yeah, I did a little bit of Gungeon already tonight, Banana Boy. I'm gonna be streaming more Gungeon for sure, though, so if you missed it tonight, no worries. We'll have more of that at some point here. Champion. It's probably a good idea. Got over 70 hours in Darkest Dungeon so far. Jeez, fish. That's crazy. That might be more than I have, actually. I should check. You missed the second stream, Lemonex? Yeah, so, in the Banner Saga 2 in the second stream, we, well, I had a quick little recap there, but the most notable part, in my opinion, was the traversal over the land bridge put together by Ivan. He was just raising debris from the ground and created a massive bridge for us to cross over this giant chasm. That occupied a good portion of yesterday. It was pretty fucking awesome. Felt real nice. He's got no ability, huh? Alright. That's boring. Yeah, some people died too. You know, it was kind of sad, you know. Lost some lives. Meh, whatever. Break the armor. Oh, wow, he's dead. Oh. Oh, he died. Wow. That hurt. Okay. Holy shit. Well, I'm gonna move my archer away from the... Oh, that was silly, though. Okay, that was a waste of a turn. Shoot. Yeah, the group split up after that, yep. So, Bulwark is now leading the Ravens away on a different route, I guess. He's grouping, or picking up clansmen of his own as we go. I probably need to try to destroy something here just to be able to get over there. Just taking his anger out, goddamn. Alright, does she... Foka does not have a ranged attack, right? No, I don't think so. She does have champion, though, which is good here. Very good. Very good. Wow! What the hell, man? Holy cow! Okay. 20% to crit. Adjacent allies add a percentage. I'm gonna let him rest up here. I'm gonna try to keep these guys all together here. Yeah, this might work out. No ability, but she can whittle down this armor. You gonna attack him? Can I attack him at all? There we go. Oh, come on! What the hell? Click this! What the hell? Why isn't this working? Attack this person. No? Just rest? Okay. If you say so. I'm not sure what I was doing wrong there. Maybe she was too close? Ken Pobin, hey, what's up? Oh my god, he might be the more problematic one. Jeez. Maybe if I kill her, that'll, like, end the event or something, though. I think she's the main villain, so to speak. This is not going extremely well for me. I'm gonna try to move over here, I think.
You have returned.
Ken Pobin! 3 months. Thank you very much for staying on the pod, buddy. Appreciate it. Chase her down. That's not going to happen this time, though. Let's go ahead and commit some willpower to this and hopefully beat the living snot out of her. Oh, look at that damage. Go, Bulwark. Ow. Okay, we can at least hit for a decent chunk now, but I think I still need to get a little bit more of that armor whittled away. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Full commitment. Oh, there's the willpower from her too, though. Nice deflection, okay. Call the weak. Is this gonna be enough? There we are. Damn, that is good. That extra turn is incredibly useful. Ah, there goes another unit, though. Alright, at least we get the kill on this. I think we're gonna be able to win this. Surprisingly. Ah, no crit. Oh, there goes our spearman, though. Okay, so if we can take him out, that's 2 on 2. Folk is still pretty damn strong here. I don't know if Cole the Weak does the same amount of damage. If you, or if it does the same amount of damage as your attack would. I suppose I just have to try and see if that's the case. Let's try to whittle his armor down a little bit more too. I'm gonna grab a couple of these. Commit a little bit more heavily to this. God, that hits so hard. I love it. Alright, her armor is gone, unfortunately. So you know what? Let's protect her. I don't think it protects him, sadly, but might be worth it to try to keep him alive. Okay, let's see if I do indeed do that much damage with this. I'm gonna go full willpower on it too, if I could grab a couple more from the Warhorn. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, she's only got 3 more hit points, so... Yeah, there she goes. Jesus Christ, everyone died! Is this 5? No, it's only 3. Alright, so Cole the Weak is indeed a little bit weaker than the original attack. Good to know. Yeah, screw units. Who needs them? Exactly. We just want to hurl the fodder into the wind here. Berserker kicked ass, though. That went pretty well. Bulwark, my man. You tell the ravens after hoisting a barrel on each shoulder. You're goddamn right. Alderus, although, yes, the game should be out now, Aquan. I'm going to be giving away a code here for it, too, in about a half hour. If you're interested. Oh, nobody's injured. Nice. That's convenient. On each shoulder. You're goddamn right. Alderus, although, yes, the game should be out now, Aquan. I'm going to be giving away a code here for it, too, in about a half hour. If you're interested. Oh, nobody's injured. Nice. That's convenient. Let's get you back in the lineup. And there are still quite a few promotions available here as well. I like the trash talk that guy doled out earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and include him. Let's promote Bulwark. I think he's probably earned it. The Berserker whips himself into a fury, terrifying nearby enemies and trash talk that guy doled out earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and include him. Let's promote Bulwark. I think he's probably earned it. The Berserker whips himself into a fury, terrifying nearby enemies and sending them fleeing in disarray. Penalty to their defense for 1 turn. All right. Yes, sir. Soldiers, yes, a renewable resource in this game, more or less. I'm gonna commit fully to that, actually. I feel like that's gonna benefit me quite a bit. Alright, rank 6 Berserker. Let's promote Folka as well. She's probably earned it. I'm gonna increase her break. Make her effective against enemy armor here. That sounds good. And give her the willpower as well. Oh, we can promote her again. Oh, shit. Smashes her shield against a single adjacent target. Oh, yeah. I like that. Oh, without her shield, she loses her passive, though. Look at how, like, look at this fucking move. She might as well just, like, flip them off at the end of it. Oh, what? Yeah, you think I need a fucking shield? Suck it! Oh, that's good. Neck raid! Broccoli Smile Raiders! Welcome, hello, thank you for the raid, Nick, how you doing? Welcome one and all, my name is Baer. Thank you for joining me, we're playing some of the Banner Saga 2. This is a sponsored stream, by the way, for those of you just joining us, this is a sponsored stream. Thank you very much, Versus Evil, for the compensation. So we don't really need to rest. I guess we can improve morale.
Have returned.
Oldham Gaming, 7 months in a row. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate the support. Welcome back to the pile. Let's rest for 1 day. There we go. Great morale. That might be worth it. And then, do we need to train? We might want to train the Klansmen, but... probably not.
Have returned.
Gambit man!
3 months. Thank you very much for the resub as well, buddy. Appreciate it. You got some clans. Should we train the Klansmen? You know what? Maybe I should, yeah. Give me a long day with that many, and then I'll 7 ways to kill another. Yes. Okay. Good. 3 supplies for 50 more fighters. Seems worth it. Banner Saga 2, yes indeed, Alderus. Brand new. Just came out today. Okay. That'll do. Right? Probably don't need to do anything else. Items would be nice. But I think we'll just make do with what we got. Only got 3 renown left over as well. So that'll be that. Off we go. It really does, doesn't it, Oldham Gaming? I was just checking on some of the links of some of my Twitch subscriptions I've had for a while now. I've been subbed to Man vs. Game for like 38 or 39 months or something like that, which is just ridiculous.
The miners of Bindal are a rough crowd. Not a bad place to recruit new blades.
The old wanderer fights his way up next to you.
Can't see a damn thing in this mess. Guess old Earrings hasn't forgiven you yet after all.
Shouldn't you have died already? Spark grunts.
Soon enough, I reckon. Of course, these old bones won't be forming any mountain. Brambles, more like.
He squints into the distance.
There's bound to be more people from Ormsdal trying to find a new home in Bindal.
Spar says.
Crowded towns haven't always been good for us.
There's never been trouble we couldn't fight our way out of.
Or trouble we couldn't fight our way into.
Spar says.
Most of the ravens are hungry and lonely. Think that mixes well with a bunch of other people who are hungry and scared?
He has a point, but there's little to be done about it. The idea of being around so many others in such a confined space makes you tense. You crave a long hunt and sleep in solitude. Malturbation, that was my bad for Roundtable this previous week. I had to get some things in order. PAX East, though, unfortunately, is going to make things pretty difficult, too. But we definitely will have a show on Friday. It's just a matter of what sort of show it's going to be. that we've got to figure out. We got a lot to talk about, though. Lots of games to talk about. Should be fun. You guys are only subscribed to me? Thanks. I feel bad. Given my lack of presence here, I haven't really been making the sub much worth your while, but I appreciate you sticking around. Means quite a bit to me. Easy game. Oh, I like those emotes, man. Those are nice. See, I'm not the channel on Twitch that you sub to get the emotes, right? It's not quite my shtick. The snowstorm is worse than ever as you arrive at the walls of the mining town of Bindal. The gates are closed and you beat a fist against them. "Open the fang gates!" you shout. From the wall, 2 menders look down on you, then recede. Soon the gates open enough for a half-dozen well-trained guards to greet you. Their one-eyed captain points and says, "Just you." Folka steps to your side. "Not alone," she says. "She comes with me." Captain takes a moment to assess the situation and nods. Before following him through the gates, you bark commands to other ravens to stay close and vigilant. I do like the bear hug. I agree, Penguin. I'm a little biased there, though. Inside the small gatehouse are the 2 menders from the wall. A woman with a fancy spear and a cub of a man holding a staff.
Valka Zephyr. It is the Raven Banner. So it seems, but why here? Why now?
Just passing through on our way to the Blue River, but this blasted storm got us. Plan to come back this way afterward for more work, but now we need some food and a place to hole up. We brought some people with us. They need a new home.
I'm sure it felt like the right thing to do, but we're already beyond our capacity here. Are you? Bulwark? Bulwark Bloodaxe?
Hold your tongue, Nichols. What do you know about me, boy?
I've heard all your tales. I can't believe your cold bear cloak is real. Is it true your axe handles are made from your own horns?
The older mender places a hand on the young man's shoulder.
Wow, I never knew I was traveling with such a legend.
You ignore her. Are you in charge here? Where's the governor?
The governor left for Aberang a while back with most of the fighters to settle the dispute. The Mender Council sent me to bring the people of Bindal west as we've heard too many rumors of Dredge.
More than rumors. We were in Borsgard. Saw Bellower.
The Immortal Sunder. How did you escape?
Immortal was a joke. He's dead. Nichols' eyes go wide in awe, but Zephyr looks pensive.
What about the great rift that opened between Borsgard and Ormsdal?
We managed. Zephyr looks like she wants to press you for more information. Enough! Open the gates for my ravens.
Mercenaries will only panic the people. With everyone from Ormsdal, it's all I can do to keep them from stampeding like wild yaks.
Ha! If I threaten them and they let me in, that's probably not setting a great precedent for the remainder of the relationship, right?
Thank you. You'll have all the assistance with your shelter a Valka and her assistant can give you.
Funny you won't let us in when we're on a job for one of your own.
You snarl at Focus for saying too much. She shrugs in response.
I'm not aware of another Valka being out this direction. Who has tasked you?
Juno.
Zephyr steps back at the name and studies your face for a moment. Nichols, you and the guards see what you can do outside the walls for your people. I'll see to it and make sure the ravens are comfortable.
The young mender nods respectfully to Zephyr and grins at you and Folka before leaving the guards through the gate.
I'm inviting only the 2 of you to stay within our walls and enjoy a bit more warmth and comfort.
No way! All of us or none of us.
Suit yourself, but your mistrust is unnecessary.
Maybe. But I shouldn't have to tell you about my job from your superior just to get an invitation.
My superior... No, you misunderstand. You have no job. The Valka known as Juno is dead.
What? Plot twist. Back to Rook. The once energetic Mender approaches, looking both worn and troubled.
I'm not sure I've thanked you for the time to recover. I've never woven a spell that strong before.
Are you ready to move on? You look...
I know. I got my reflection earlier. It's a more mature look.
The Mender grins and a hint of his former youth shines through.
Not everyone would have stopped for so long, especially with the ground rumbling like it has.
Did you have to push yourself so hard?
Would you have given any less?
You look away and say nothing.
You're still Rook, no matter what happened or what's coming. Accept that. It's not a bad thing.
He nudges you in the shoulder with his staff and smiles before leaving you alone. Our morale is awful, but we do have quite a few renown points. Hopefully we can get some supplies soon. A metal clanking is heard in the distance and grows louder. You see a Yak's cart surrounded by 4 Varl and an older woman hitting a ladle against a pan.
All sorts of things for sale,
She says, but her eyes go wide when she looks at you.
It's you! Special deals when it comes to you!
How do you know me?
Word travels fast,
She says.
Think you can slay asunder and keep it secret?
She clicks her tongue and shakes her head.
My dear knows of you, sure enough.
Why are you out here selling things?
My dear sells things to those traveling,
She says.
It's what she does. Used to be as generous as a Sally, my dear was, but that don't buy more supplies. Of course,
My dear says.
make up your mind. My dear will be gone as quick as she arrived. And don't get any ideas of sneaking off with things. These 4 Varl have the keenest eyes, the sharpest blades, and the shortest tempers.
You feel the Varl watching your every move. Oh, we need supplies. We need so many supplies. Thank you. Oh, thank God. All right. 50 supplies for us. That'll do. Do we want any of these items? Let's have a look. 2 rank talent ranks, 2 range distance. That's pretty damn good, actually. I'm gonna buy this. Once we can get somebody up to level 7 and use that, that's gonna be pretty damn effective. Alright, we're gonna rest up here. Get this morale back up. 365 supplies just to be on the safe side, right? The prince is acting even more standoffish than usual. You and Avera have caught him staring ahead and twisting the ring on his finger over and over. Yrsa quietly stands nearby. Glad to be heading home? Ludin turns to the 2 of you and offers a polite smile. Even after that chasm, would it surprise you if I said no? Is there anything you actually like? Is that the way you see me? As some pouting ne'er-do-well of a prince? You pause briefly before shrugging, and Yrsa chuckles. But maybe I need to try harder than that. This is all so different for me. You, Iver, and Yrsa are stunned to hear the prince talk this way. I've grown up in comfort and trained with scholars and fighters. I've never known anything else.
Saying stuff like that won't make you any friends in this caravan.
But that's just it. Among these clansmen, I've seen the differences. I think I understand them a bit more. That's great, Prince Ludin.
Well, I'm glad you think so, but I doubt my father will. Yrsa will agree. My father is not what you call open-minded. The king's a hard man. Has to be. But his son is his weakness.
Can you tell me about King Meinolf?
I suppose, but there's not much to him. He's king. He draws a hard line on nearly every topic. Talking to him is much like being told what to do. In fact, it's exactly that.
Well, that said that about me at times.
This isn't about being his son. You'll see.
Kings usually have to make tough decisions and stick with them. Maybe someday you'll see why.
I know, I just don't think he'll care for my ideas on treating with peasant commoners. What would you like to be called?
We're all people, Prince. Even you.
Perhaps you're right.
Just keep an open mind about your father the way you'd like him to have. Just keep an open mind about your father the way you'd like him to have toward your ideas. What the hell is this sentence? Just keep an open mind about your father the way you'd like him to have toward your ideas. Okay, that is just poorly constructed. does not convey that idea well at all. That's something I'd never considered before. I'll think on it. As Prince Ludin and Yrsa walk away, you feel Baer watching you. What?
Do you believe half the nonsense you say?
I think I sounded really wise just then.
Sounded like you've been practicing for a while and you still sort of fucked it up at the end anyway.
That's fair, I'll work on it. Two of you share a nice smile. Oh, how pleasant. What fun. I'm sure it's proper grammar. I don't disagree with that. I just think it's a bad sentence. It's hard to understand. Alright, we need to rest a hell of a lot here, and unfortunately we are still kind of low on supplies. Are we dealing with many injuries? I don't think so. Let's upgrade Rook. Oh, our renown is pretty low, though. We're gonna have to get a little more. Huh. Oh, you know what? It would be a lot better to upgrade Oddleaf, too. How much do we need for her? 13. Jeez. Well. I mean, first of all, we do have to do this as well. Let's get the big ones in there. Get Trigby on there, too. Well, actually, no, we need another big one. Let's get a Baer. That'll do. We have training. I guess I could go for some training here. Let's try to get... The trainer looks past you at some boys and girls, teaching fighting to the young. They won't go back to hunting and foraging for food, you know, yes. Let's just get 100. Day and a half. Morale improved. Lots more fighters. There we go. That's good, right? We need to rest one more time, maybe? I hate our lack of supplies here, and I don't think resting is worth it, but... That great morale, I think... You know what? Yeah. I did it. I did it, goddammit. Hold up. Easy, boy! A clansman shouts at a Yox cart nearly topples to one side. The tampered path of the Eastway Road has steadily turned into a cracked shamble. Looking ahead, it only gets worse. Various chasms gape like open mouths. You glance back to Ivan, who looks at you and shakes his head. The entire caravan comes to a halt.
We'll be eating our belts before finding a way across this broken road. Especially with this many.
There's no telling how far we'd have to backtrack to head north. Then we'll head south across the Ormsa riverbed. We can head toward Grundar and on west. Trigby peers around Hakon's elbow before coming fully into view. Heading south is... questionable.
Those people. What do you mean, those people, Trigvi? Maybe I spent a lifetime there. Plenty of things to eat under logs, but there's also people in the bogs. Don't speak in rhymes, that's just annoying. His eyes go wide. The Scald should hear my rotten... God. But what's wrong with heading south? Different ways of living. Old ways. Stick to the mud and cragsmen are less bothersome.
I think he's talking about the boggers. The rough, backward people of Schwarzbog.
Trigvi frowns at Iver. Words like that can find you swollen, filled with poison. He puffs out his cheeks and stares at Iver.
This is why Varl tend to keep to themselves. Each human is crazy in their own way.
Trigvi hunches over with laughter until he suddenly stops, sniffs the air, and marches away.
Strange, but it's a fair warning. We're crossing over into lands most of us have never seen. Just because we left those shreds behind doesn't mean we won't have more wars ahead of us.
If we had more supplies, I'd say we should stop for a few days and train some of these clansmen to fight. And consider your options. Well, we've already trained quite a few, so... I don't want to risk running out of food.
I know food is scarce, but if we're killed in a fight, full carts won't help us.
Nah, we're good. Hakan looks at Iver, who just shrugs. You prepare to turn the caravan south. Can someone open a map? How far north can you get by going south? Well, let's look at the map here anyway, just because I'm curious. Have a look at where we're actually going with Rook and company. So we're talking about turning south, I guess, going down the Brimsa River, or the Ormsa River, right? To the south and backward folk of Ormsfjord. Wherever the hell we were talking about going. Yeah, we'll be fine. Morale's good at least. Game trail. One of a few gathered hunters says, looking at a beaten path of grass. No telling what we might find down it, but it'll fill some stomachs. Ooh, yeah. Make a wager for who brings back the biggest kill. I like it. Everyone in the group starts smiling and tossing coins in a purse before heading down the trail. When it branches, 2 hunters sprint left and 3 think the center trail looks promising. You consider what to do. Oh, yeah. Gotta take off to the right on our own,
Welcome
right?
to the Bear Pile.
Pit Viper 1 Twitch!
Welcome to the Bear Pile, buddy. Thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate it. Enjoy your badge and emotes. You choose to hunt alone and move down the path quietly. Sure enough, a couple of hares bolt for cover before you can sight them. But it's not you they're afraid of. The scent hits you as a bear crashes through the brush nearby. You instinctively aim and fire, scoring a shot no one will ever believe. You shot 537 pounds of meat! Oh my god! Wow! You're only able to carry 100 pounds back to the caravan. 1 hunter was wounded, but it will heal. The 2 others brought back a large boar, but you are clearly the victor. You give everyone back their coin and drinks are shared while the injured man's leg is mended. Later, the entire caravan enjoys the story of the hunt while feasting. I got the Bill Murray of hunting stories there. That was great. No one will ever believe me. I shot myself, man. Yeah, when did this become the Oregon Trail? Seriously. Well, it kind of did that a while ago, but that was pretty direct. I love this rain effect, too. Once you cross the Ormsa riverbed, the wind ceases to cut through the humid air. The darkening sky lets loose its rain, and soon fat drops of water turn the dirt path to sucking mud, slowing the caravan. Cloaks are pulled overhead, and children and animals are wrangled near the carts. Yeah, I think more or less this is advanced Oregon Trail for some intents and purposes. I was hoping to avoid visiting this part of the kingdom for at least a few more years, Prince Ludin says. At least others have had the sense to abandon this cesspool. As arrogant as he sounds, he's right. There are very few signs of life around you, yet you still feel like you're being watched. The lowing of the usually quiet yaks indicates the beast's difficulty pulling the carts. You're up to your knees in it when a scout comes to you. Found some stone markers that lead us to a few paths of solid ground over here. He points while shouting over the yaks. Uneven and bumpy, but easier than this. Lead the way. The caravan changes course slowly, but you soon see the lone stone marks, some with sticks tied around them. The caravan picks up speed over the lumps of packed ground until a child screams. You rush back to see the boy being pulled out of a hole in one of the mounds you crossed. Inside, you see blackened, wrapped bodies buried only inches beneath the bog. You're walking across a burial ground. The governor is suddenly by your side. You've led us through a hollowed marsh of cragsmen, he shouts. You ignore the voices chiming in with the governor and focus on moving the caravan quickly away. Oh, God. That is sort of horrifying. I can understand morale being affected negatively by that. They're all around us, shouts a man near the edge of the caravan. We're stuck in this mud! Cragsmen have encircled you. Their leader steps forth and shouts, There's no price but blood for crossing through the land of our dead! Shouts ring out. They're preparing to attack. Let's send Trigvi forward to parley. That'll probably be better than anything else. Didn't I tell you easy isn't always easy? Trigvi says. He looks nervous, a reaction you have never really seen from him before. What if they listen to me as well as you do? Do what you can so we can ready an attack. I guess. Trigvi looks you in the eye for the first time in memory. Best to only sleep once in strange places, he says before spinning on his heel. He marches out across the bog, hands held high in peace. Your fighters take this opportunity to get into a better position, shoving clansmen further into the center. A few cragsmen surround Trigvi while he addresses the leader in animated fashion. The man allows him to finish before shouting, He's forgotten our ways! Welcome home, boy! Those surrounding Trigvi pierce him repeatedly with spears before you can lead your charge. Oh! It looks like the force you trained is roughly the size of the enemy's. This could go either way, but a victory here will protect most of your clansmen. The whole bog seems to move with the approaching cragsmen. Eirik, the warden from Strand, says, I know this sounds mad, but they're bringing battle-trained bears. If we weaken one, I can make it ours. He smiles at your confusion. Ask the governor of Strand. They're helpful in certain situations. Haken growls. We could lose our lives and he wants a new pet? You consider what to do. Yeah, I gotta get a bear. We'll need to clear the battlefield except for one bear, then leave the rest to me. Yes. Yes. That sounds awesome. I need to bring him with me, I imagine. No, okay, he's not even allowed to join us. Oh, no, he is in the team. Okay, good. Well, this'll be fun. Let's have him go last, though. Let's have Baer go first. Why, yeah, bears are making quite a few appearances in this game, and I'm a fan of it. Knockback on strength attacks of 3, plus 2 will per kill. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. In place of whatever we got on him. Oh, I'd love to promote him, too. Oh, well. Oh, we do have to promote him to get that equipped. Well, I think that's probably going to be worth it, honestly. Oh, I need one more renown. God damn it. Alright, well, nobody can use this. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, it makes, makes sense why I was sponsored for this now, right? Uh-huh. Okay, well. Let's give the trinketless at least a little something something for their efforts. Let's go like this. And then Ivan is or who's got something equipped here? Ivan's got those gloves. Let's do. We got another lower level thing here too, don't we? Yeah. I think it's this one. There we go. Then Moger,
You need... nothing. How about that? No, he's just using that. Yeah, it's fine. I'll do. Alright. This fight... we need to leave one... oh my god, those bears. They're tough sons of bitches, too. Alright, so the humans go first. Or we need to take down the humans first. I have a plan. Let's do this. Let's set up the wall of giants here. To a certain degree. We'll go like this. We'll let Rook come through this little... oh, you know what? I kind of like this move, actually. Let's try this out. Bam, bam, bam. Those two back there, and then we do something like that. That looks pretty good to me. He's gonna take most of the hits here, I think, though, so maybe we switch these two. I'm gonna move you. Yeah, let's do this. That's a little better. Alright. Leave the bear to me! Obviously, Baer paid the devs to have bears in their game and sponsor him so he could play it for the bear puns. Hashtag conspiracy. Oh, this is worth it, I think. That takes willpower to do, though. We could just walk up and whack this dude in the mouth. What's his skill? Battering ram. That's probably worth it. Full willpower? For attack 1? I don't see why not. That is huge armor damage. That's great. That is good stuff. Okay, we do need to kill one bear. He absorbed that. Wow. Holy cow. Baer's entire career was just a setup for this game's release, exactly. Sundering impact, yes. Let's do it. Couple willpower on that one, too. Alright, nearly one bear down. Stonewall's not bad here, but I think I just gotta take down this bear's armor. New vote for my favorite Skyrim DLC, Baer Armor. Thought it was pretty sweet. That's a full set of willpower moves there, isn't it? Yeah, but it might be worth it. Yeah, I think I gotta do that. I gotta try to surround him a little bit better. Bring the pain! Sounds good, let's do it. Break the armor, baby. Not to mention the fight features 3 bears, yeah. It is pretty great. Okay, capture bear we gotta wait for, I guess. Rally gives willpower to allies. That's pretty good. Certainly worth considering, but I think we just knock out armor again here. Booyah! Yeah, Rook, no, I did see that Rook died. I'm a little concerned about that, but I think honestly we're gonna be okay anyway. That's one bear down, but honestly his damage is probably a little too strong to use on that, so let's instead deal 6 to this dude. That's better. Yeah, Rook's dead. Rip. I think I want to kill you. Yeah. I think the humans are a little bit more dangerous than the bears here. I think this is probably going to be the bear we leave alive, because we've already nearly killed these two. He's going to be the new priority. This bear's dead. Nice. Just please hit... Please hit a bear, if you could. If you would be so kind. I'll knock out a little more armor here. I'll commit the willpower to it as well, I think. I'm loving it. Luke Chromic, I am a fan. It's a good time. Recommend Banner Saga 2. Absolutely. Okay, that bear goes next, so let's go ahead and knock him out. And it's just these two left, but they are still formidable opponents. I think we'll commit to the armor damage here. We've got a few willpower stars to utilize as well. Boop. Oh, he's gone. Goodbye. So we gotta keep him alive, right? Which means we're gonna get him the hell out of here. We gotta clear the battlefield except for this one bear. Let's give willpower to you. That'll work. That's just a transfer of willpower, effectively, isn't it? Oh, please don't kill him. Oh my god. Oh my god, come on. Alright, stay in his way. Battering ram is actually great. Get him the fuck out of there. Goody, alright, and now the bear gets to act again. Please don't kill Eirik. God, that would be awful. Tell me that's not gonna happen here. Come on, don't do it, bear. You fucking asshole! God damn it, are you kidding me? It's the whole point of this. All I wanted was to capture a bear. Oh, you dick. That's just mean. Fine, have it your way, God. I wonder if I can still capture him. I doubt it. I'll try.
Deflection!
God, I love when their armor is completely gone. Feels so good to be hitting him for so much. Oh well. We lost 61 fighters. Jeez. That's a lot of injuries too, that hurts. Your forces defended 92 clansmen. And a decent amount of renown too.